Jesse turned up Linda's mother's driveway, pulled all the way around the rear of the house. He slung the gun over his shoulder, jumped out, and ran up the back steps, not bothering to knock, just barging in. He rushed through the house, looking for any sign of Linda or Abigail. "Linda?" he shouted. "Abby?" "Jesse." Polly peered down from the staircase, clutching her house robe. He dashed up the stairs. She saw the gun in his shoulder and backed away. "Where are they?" he asked, his voice frantic. "Where's Abigail?" "They're not here." He pushed past, took a quick look in both bedrooms. "Jesse, what's gotten into you? You don't just come into someone's house and... Have you talked to Linda again? Have you heard anything?" "She said you were in trouble, Jesse. What kind of trouble are you in?" He set desperate eyes on her. "Abigail's life is at stake. If you know anything else, please tell me." "Only thing I know is that Dillard wants them to stay put at his place. Linda won't say more than that. Said I wasn't to come over." Polly's eyes began to water. "I'm so scared, Jesse. Please tell me what's going on." "Maybe they're all safe then." He ran back downstairs. Polly caught up with him in the hall. "Why won't anyone tell me what's going on?" Jesse lifted the phone off its cradle, an old rotary dial. "What's Dillard's number?" "Nuh-uh, no sir, I ain't telling. You're just gonna stir things up." "I'm gonna see if she's there. Not gonna say a thing." "You'll just make it worse." It can't get no worse. They're out to hurt them. Linda and Abigail both." "Jesse, you just got her in this spot, didn't you?" "Oh, Jesse, you got her in this spot, didn't you?" I fucked up, Mrs. Collins. I know that. But I'm willing to die if that's what it takes to fix things. Does that mean anything to you?" And for a second, her stern face weakened, and he could see the pain, the fear. Then the stubborn came back. "I ain't telling." "You better, goddammit," he shouted. She crossed her arms, and he knew unless he was willing to tear her fingernails off one by one, he wasn't getting that number. He yanked the receiver, ripped the cord right out from the phone. "What the hell's wrong with you?" she cried. "Sorry about your phone, Mrs. Collins. Just don't want you telling anyone I was here for at least a bit." He headed out the back, taking the receiver with him. Polly followed onto the steps, watched him climb into his truck. "If anything happens to my babies," she shouted, "I swear I'll..." "You won't have to, Mrs. Collins," Jesse shouted back. "I'll be dead." Her mouth drew into a tight line.